The waxing moon is when the moon gets larger in the sky, moving from the new moon towards the full moon. And this is a time of growth, almost like the spring cycle that we are currently in. Just like when a seed is planted, over time it gradually gets bigger and bigger and grows, just like the moon. So it is an ideal time to start with new projects or meeting new people, taking risks, and conceptualizing your ideas into action. And I kind of feel like those of you who might be bleeding at this phase, that is kind of what this phase means. Now, I'm literally recording this on my first day of my period because I thought, do you know what? Like, I'm connected, I'm in the moment, and I'm just going to speak my truth on this and what this means for me. But I do just want to put it out there that, you know, see how the cycles feel for you and see what they mean to you. And if this resonates, great. And if it doesn't, maybe look at how this particular cycle, if you're bleeding at this moon phase, what it means for you. So I kind of feel that when you're bleeding between the new and the full moon, it is representative of like a transitional phase in your life. And it can mean you're growing towards something bigger and brighter. And for myself, yes, I can relate to it. I've been doing a lot of inner work, healing, and spiritual development over the years. And I do feel like I've said it for quite a while, like I feel like change is coming, but I'm not 100% sure of what that is yet. And I feel like I am moving towards a new phase in life. Like if I look back a couple of years ago, I don't feel I'm the same person as I was then. And, there's a lot I'm wanting to do at the moment. I am wanting to create and start my own blog. So I do need to get on with that and be more active. And again, like put that into creation. And also, I just had a moment of thought on that the other night, and I thought, this is going to be my first lifetime where I'll actually be able to create an online blog to help and share with others and put out my thoughts, my ideas and things from my heart to share that with us. And I was like, wow, that's really unique in all my lifetimes, of all these incarnations. And I'm like, wow, I can actually do that in this lifetime. So yeah, I've said I've been wanting to do that for a while now, so I do need to get on and do that. And I think it can also signify this stage, when you bleed during this stage, is a stage as well of self-discovery, a bit of like, who am I? What am I here for? How can I fulfill my life purpose? And yeah, it's a stage where I want to know like how to fulfill my purpose and which way to go with that. And I trust that I will be guided. And that has been, those thoughts have been going through my mind for quite a while. It's like, okay, which direction should I be going in? Or, how should I be using, like my gifts or my connection, like how or what should I be doing with that? Because there's so many ways, but yeah, I'm not really sure. And obviously, like I say, creating the blog and stuff and helping others, and doing these like videos and things, that was one way. So the blog is definitely going to come. Now, I always advise as well, women to journal and meditate when you're bleeding, because that is your time to receive your unique guidance, and you are so much more connected because you literally have like one foot in this realm, one foot in the sacred spiritual realm and the cosmos. So, you're like literally like a rod for source. And you will get so much guidance and information come through. And just remember, like I say, ask yourself what this cycle means for you, because it might mean different things for different people, but I do strongly believe and feel that it is a transitional stage, a stage when we're about to make changes within our lives. It's a stage for a lot of spiritual growth and development. So those of you who are on your awakenings, your journeys and your development, I do feel like this is an important stage for you. And I had this I want to say this as well, that your cycles can change, and they can change to different moon cycles depending on where you're at in life. Now, I always speak from my heart with where I'm at, with things and in life, and, the meaning for me currently. And our cycles, like I say, they can change all the time, and that is dependent on where you're at in your life. So don't worry, because sometimes I've had that where it's like, oh, it feels like for a month or two my period kind of like not messed up. I don't want to use that term, but like, oh, it was a bit delayed there, or oh, it came a bit earlier there, and I'm like, oh, there could be months or years where it would be so accurate, but then I'm like, actually, hold on, like I'm going through quite a change. And like then when you step back and think about it, and then you get aligned with your new moon cycle where you bleed, it makes sense. And I do also feel this like inner drive to step up, to be like braver, to take more steps to achieving outcomes I want, trying new things, building my confidence and learning more about myself and my spiritual path. And that, that is a journey in itself, and finding my place in this world. I don't know if anyone else feels that, but yeah, it can sometimes feel very overwhelming, but I would love to hear what this cycle means for you and how it aligns with where you are in your current stage of life. So please feel free to share that, because I think it's great when we can learn what it means for others. And also if you can relate to any of this information and if it relates to your current cycle. So thank you so much for watching. Take care.